In a study involving 384 women, it was found that 43.5% of those women self-medicated with over-the-counter medications without consulting their doctor. If 43.5% of those women are self-medicating without consultation, they have the potential to cause harm to themselves or their babies. We thought we could provide some education. A young, newly expecting mother comes into her physician's office. She's been experiencing some headaches and has mild lower back pain. Unsure about what is safe for her to take, she does the right thing and comes to her doctor's office for advice.
Good morning, Mrs. Smith. How are you doing today?
I'm doing okay. I've been having a lot of lower back pain and headaches recently. I'm concerned about what types of medication I can take for it. I don't want to harm myself or my baby.
It's great that you came to me first. A lot of pregnant women are unsure of what medications they can take. I'll be happy to provide you with some education on safe ways to treat your pain during pregnancy. I know you just found out that you were pregnant, so I'll give you some information about medication that you should avoid first. To start off with, taking aspirin during pregnancy is associated with fetal death, neonatal hemorrhaging after birth, which is excessive bleeding that can be life-threatening, and a decreased birth weight in the baby. Aspirin can also cause gastrocytosis, which is a birth defect in the abdominal wall in which the baby's intestines or other organs can be found on the outside of the body.
Oh my, I didn't know that aspirin could harm my baby. Does it do anything else?
High doses of aspirin has been shown to have adverse effects on both the baby and the expecting mother. In general, I would recommend that you avoid aspirin throughout your whole pregnancy, but especially during the third trimester. Next, I'd like to talk about ibuprofen. It should primarily be avoided after 30 weeks of gestation because it can cause premature closure of the fetal ductus arteriosus, which can lead to heart defects in the infant and death if untreated.
We'd like to talk to you about a case study done by the American Journal of Obstetric and Gynecology. The study involved 3 groups, one that involved self-medicated with NSAIDs such as aspirin and ibuprofen during pregnancy, another that took acetaminophen while pregnant, and the third that took neither NSAIDs or acetaminophen. The study's results stated that the use of NSAIDs, ibuprofen, and aspirin during conception and in early pregnancy can increase the risk of miscarriage because NSAIDs block prostaglandin, which plays a role in implantation. Without prostaglandin, the embryo cannot be implanted, thus resulting in the loss of pregnancy. Compared to the other groups, NSAIDs had the highest risk of producing an early miscarriage. Avoid NSAIDs if you are planning to get pregnant or suspect that you are pregnant. It has a 2.10 hazard ratio when taken within 14 days of gestation. The groups taking acetaminophen and no painkillers at all during pregnancy showed lower rates of miscarriage, as long as the recommended dosage of acetaminophen were followed, which is approximately 4,000 milligrams a day. These groups had a 1.10 hazard ratio when taken within 14 days of gestation. Other factors play a role in this, such as a BMI less than 25, which is normal weight, showed higher risks.
Okay, Mrs. Smith, I'd like to recommend that you take acetaminophen for your pain. We should get that pain under control. I'd like to prescribe you 325 milligrams every 4 hours as needed for your pain.
Wow, thank you. I'm really glad you listened to my concerns. You provided me with some great education on how to keep myself and my baby safe.
It was my pleasure to help. I hope you have a rewarding and painless pregnancy. Let me know if you need anything else. I'll see you at your next checkup.
To conclude, we'd like to reiterate our point that NSAIDs such as aspirin and ibuprofen should primarily be avoided during pregnancy because they can cause a wide range of birth defects. Acetaminophen is considered a safe pain reliever to use during pregnancy by most healthcare professionals if taken correctly. We'd like to encourage pregnant women to consult with their doctor before taking any medication while pregnant to keep themselves and their baby safe.